Welcome to the Rick and Michonne Show. We're on Season 3, Episode 12 of The Walking Dead. Title of the episode is Clear. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite episodes, of course. Very important in Rick and Michonne's journey. And the synopsis for this episode is: realizing they're heavily outgunned against the governor's forces, Rick decides to lead an expedition to get more weapons. And remember from the last episode, he told Herschel and Daryl that he'll be taking Michonne and Carl with him. So let's see what happens. Excited? Birds chirping. A lot of the episodes start with birds chirping. Erin, we tried for Stone Mountain. This tableau with Rick and Michonne. Michonne's driving and little Carl in the back seat is a very famous panel in the comics, the graphic comics that this show is adapted from. So this little trio are, I think, the heart of The Walking Dead, whether it be the graphic novels or the TV show. I know some people will argue with me. It would be Rick, Andrea, and Carl. But no, even Robert Kirkman denotes that Michonne is the most popular character of the series. When you weigh both the comics and the television show, a lot of fans would disagree with him and say it's Rick. Rick is the Walking Dead. But arguably the most popular female character is Michonne. And though Rick was with Andrea in the comics, to me, Rick's relationship with Michonne was more dynamic. It was more intimate without being a romantic relationship. And I thought, even in the comics, Rick had more chemistry with Michonne than he did Andrea. Robert Kirkman did say that he thought about putting Michonne with Rick, but I guess he chickened out. Well, in the show, they didn't chicken out, thankfully, and here we are. One of the most famous panels is now television history. Rick, Michonne, and Carl. Look at their faces. The lone traveler with his orange backpack. I feel sorry for Backpack Man because I can imagine being in that situation, desperate, and see other people in a car with gas and they just pass you along. But I can understand it with the amount of loss that Rick has encountered and the way people have become almost feral and without any societal laws to curtail their lesser angels, their basic lawless nature. It's a free-for-all and evil is running rampant. People are doing whatever they want, killing and other nefarious stuff. So it's hard to trust anyone. And interestingly, he's on a journey with Michonne, a stranger that he's considering bringing into his group, but he's taking her with him to feel her out, to see if this is someone that he can trust his family around. So Rick is not in a welcoming headspace right now. We saw how he dealt with Tyrese's group. It's almost a miracle that he is even entertaining keeping Michonne around. Yes, he sees that she has skills with the katana and they need more people. But if you look at it, Tyrese's group had the numbers and more strength. They had 3 men and a woman versus 1 woman with a katana. So another interesting window into Rick choosing Michonne. Think about it. Uh-oh, car got stuck. They were rubbernecking. Oh, there's Erin. You saw Erin's bracelet with her name. Remember the sign at the beginning telling Erin where they were. Erin didn't make it. They were all so skinny then. Young and skinny.
Wouldn't know what to do if she didn't get us stuck.
Carl.
An honest mistake.
Yeah, it was an honest mistake. Tell him, Rick.
Why'd you let her go? Took you to Woodbury. You said she just split on you. And Oscar died, and you guys
It wasn't
really...
that simple. I asked her to come today.
Rick even told Carl that Michonne split on it. What is this hang up with her going off to take care of her business? She didn't betray them, but he has this hang up about Michonne and leaving him. Rick.
I didn't want to leave her at the prison if I wasn't there, not with Merle. That, we got common interests. Right now, we have the same problem. Maybe we can work on them together.
Just for right now?
Michonne is hearing everything. He said he didn't want to leave her at the prison with him not there, and especially with Merle there. And they've got common interests. What common interests do you have with Michonne, who split on you and you even complained and told Carl about it? They have common problems, the governor, I'm assuming, and they're working on it together. Uh-oh, here comes orange backpack guy. Their little Hyundai.
So,
I'm sorry they didn't stop for you, orange backpack guy. I would have stopped. Well, no, not by myself, because who knows what would have happened, but still. King County, oh, Rick's hometown. Medical office. Police station. Guns are gone, Rick.
You got any other police stations in town?
I was the police here. Me and a few other guys. It ain't a big town. There's other places to check. We may not have as many guns as we're in here, but...
We need as many guns as we're in here. Ammo, too.
Yeah, we do. But right now, I only got a line on a couple. Places on Main Street, bars, liquor store. Owners had a gun or two behind the counter that people didn't know about. I did. I signed the permit. It might still be there. Do you have a problem with that approach?
No, Rick, I don't have a problem.
Do you have a problem with that approach? And just smooth as butter, Michonne. No, Rick. I don't have a problem. She just diffuses. Oh my God. She is so cool, calm, and collected. Look at that. And she hands him the bullet. And he takes it. And they frame it with Carl watching. Great shot. There's so much symbolism in that. He feels frustrated and in front of her a little, I wanted to use the word impotent, but yeah, he wants to show he is, in charge and he's the leader. He's going to get things done, and here he comes up empty-handed in front of this woman who he reacts like electricity around. He's always bristling. He's just like, it should be here. And she's like, well, it's not here. And he's like, well, I have to go check the other places. And do you have a problem with that? He's so charged up around her. As we discussed before, he has a visceral reaction to her. He thinks she's challenging him. She's not. She just calmly diffuses it. And her tone, her demeanor, her reaction to him to say, relax. I'm not judging you. We're here on the same mission. That energy he was giving her, that comeback, that fight he has around her, that I think it surprised him. Look at her walking away. Look at him watching her. He's not used to a woman like Michonne. Very interesting scene. If you look at the dynamic he had with Lori, Lori challenged him on almost everything. It's like she was questioning his decisions. It's because Lori was looking for a fight, and Rick expects that. He expects that challenge. He expects that questioning of his authority, his competence, his ability to provide and protect is one of the reasons he's mourning so profusely. That guilt that he has, he did not protect Lori. That's one of the things that Shane was accusing him of, that he's not a good protector. He was not putting Lori and Carl first, which is hogwash. Rick was always putting Carl and Lori first, but Shane challenging him, questioning him, and Lori doing the same thing. It eroded Rick's confidence, and then Lori died. He didn't take out the person that caused the distraction that led to Lori's death, and he is racked with guilt. Now, his number one priority is making sure that he protects Carl. Number one, Carl and Judith. And that fight, that insecurity, that doubt, he thinks that's what he was getting from Michonne, but it wasn't. She just diffused it. He didn't know what to do with that. Interesting, huh? Lori, in season 1, their marriage was on the rocks. Remember, Rick was telling Shane how Lori was accusing Rick of not caring for her and Carl. Then Lori telling some woman at the school that she was deliberately pushing Rick's button. She wanted Rick to fight with her, yell at her, engage in her. I think what Lori was she was looking for passion for Rick. Rick was just, I love my family, I'm providing for my family. But I think Lori was looking for passion, and she was pushing Rick's buttons. She wanted Rick to engage in her. She was like, speak to me, Rick. Rick doesn't speak to her. We're going to see if he has that same dynamic with Michonne, where he doesn't holds back his feelings, if he shares his feelings, something that Lori accused him of not doing with her. Away with you. Burned the bodies. Written by Scott Gimple, the showrunner, wrote this episode. It's a really good episode. Oh, look at the cricket on the wall. Nice little accident there. I love in filmmaking, you set up everything, set up the shot, the props, everything, and then something happens that's not supposed to be there. Sometimes, filmmakers can get anal. It's like, no, I pictured it this way and that's how I want it. Sometimes those accidents are the best things that could ever happen. This little cricket came into the shot, and it just adds to the realism. Yeah, we're in Georgia and crickets are around, and there is one walking on the wall. It's interesting, adds texture and flavor and realism to the scene. These three constantly in frame just look so perfect together. The colors that they're wearing, they just gel. They just fit that little trio. Turn around and live.
It looks like someone's already made this theirs.
Doesn't mean they found what we were looking for. A couple of the places are just up ahead. Let's get in, get the hell out of here.
You drop what you got! Gun, your shoes, and my sword!
Run to the court now.
Dad. We need that rifle. I think I can get up there.
Carl, go.
Quick. I noted all that gunfire and the pigeons didn't budge. They would be fluttering around in that cage. So I'll be like, cut, have the birds, move around. But that's a blink and you miss it scene. But the filmmaker in me noticed that. He's just wasting ammo, just shooting away. Carl got him. Yes, that's your son, Rick.
You okay?
He's okay.
Yeah.
You lied.
Do we care?
Michonne, do we care? And there's Morgan.
Yeah.
I thought we were just gonna get in and get the hell out of here.
I'm not leaving him on the street.
I know you said he helped you.
He saved my life.
You said booby traps.
Ouch. Michonne saved your butt there, Rick.
Thank you.
That would have been very painful.
Get inside and go.
Oh.
Now it's Rick's turn to save her. Booby traps everywhere. Talk about weapons.
Showed him that weapons locker last year.
And it had all of this in it.
No, not even half.
The walkie-talkie that Rick gave to him and told him he would reach out to him every morning. Rick found his family and got caught up.
We're gonna wait for him to wake up. Make sure he's okay.
He tried to kill us and we didn't leave him for the walkers. He's had a good day. He doesn't need half of these guns. We do.
Michonne is so...
Have you taken a look around this place? The axe, the spikes, the walls?
You think he's crazy?
No. I think he's dangerous.
We're gonna wait for him to wake up.
Michonne is so practical. Just like, he's dangerous. Something is not right with this man. Rick is like, well, he knows me. I know him, whatever. Michonne is like, he doesn't know anyone right now. He tried to kill us. He changed from the person Rick knew then. Michonne is right, but Rick wants to speak to him. So
What do you see?
It's a neighborhood.
Oh, Rick's house. Burnt, burnt
It's
out.
gone.
Is that why you wanted to come? See the house? We're eating this food now?
Matt said welcome.
Michonne chomping away at Morgan's food. Matt said, welcome.
Where?
I thought maybe the one thing people didn't look was cribs. And there's that baby place that Mom's friend Sarah ran. It's just around the corner.
Coral.
You're gonna need some help carrying the box.
What?
You're gonna get a crib, you have to get the box. It's big and heavy. You're gonna need help carrying the box. Then I'll go with him.
Right there. That's the deal.
See? Rick, check out Michonne. He was so blatant with it. I told you, he's very attracted to her, but he's not thinking of the attraction. He's not even aware of the attraction, but he had to take a look. Oh my gosh. Can you believe people said they didn't notice anything going on with Rick and Michonne throughout the series? Talk about blind bias. It's so obvious how Rick reacts to her. Michonne is not reciprocating or not even thinking in that way, but Rick is just bristling with electricity around Michonne. And his body, his eyes reacts to her regardless of what he's thinking or not thinking, just instinctual around her.
You don't have to come with me. I can handle it.
With your dad, I'd help you.
Michonne is enjoying that protein bar. Look at him trying to manipulate Michonne. He's gone.
How was that?
Always have a secret stash. Rick saw that coming.
Do you see who I am? People wearing dead people's faces. Listen, I don't know you. You go clear.
Ouch.
You know me. You crazy son of a bitch. Please kill me.
And there's Morgan wanting to die, racked with guilt over what happened with his wife and his son Dwayne. Rick will understand.
They only last year in my front yard. Right? You said that you would turn on your radio every day at dawn, and you were not there.
Lenny James is an incredible actor.
Keep getting pushed further out. I had to. I didn't have a choice. I found my wife and my boy. I had people. I had to keep them safe. Kept getting pushed back deeper into the country. I swear to God, I didn't have a choice. You can have your radio back, because it looks like I finally found you. You found your wife and your son. That's what happened, right? You found them. Did your wife, did she turn? No, she died. You tried to get me to do it because I was supposed to do it. I was supposed to kill her, my Jenny. Made it go like there wasn't going to be a reckoning. We was always looking for food, you know? I was checking out a cellar. And I didn't want Dwayne to come down there with me, and then when I came up, she was standing there right in front of him. And he had his gun up. And he couldn't do it. So I called to him. And he turned just on him. And I see red. I see red. He is red, and I do it. Finally, it was too late. I was supposed to. I was selfish. I was weak. Hey, your boy. Is he dead? No, he will be. See, because people like you, the good people, they always die. And the bad people do too. But the weak people, the people like me, we have inherited the earth.
Incredible acting, incredible dialogue, intense. Going back to the beginning with Rick and Morgan. You know, people always talk about, oh, this person's the OG and that person's the OG. No, the OGs are Rick, Shane, Morgan. Those are the true OGs from the pilot episode.
Think I was gonna let you go in there?
This thing is none of your business. You don't know me. You don't know my dad or anyone out here to help. You came out here for common interest. We have the same enemy, the same problem, and that's why you're here. That's it. You can't stop me.
I can't stop you. But you can't stop me from helping me.
See, Carl, you needed Michonne there, because that walker would have gotten you. That katana is so effective.
I tried to go back in.
Where is it?
We have to go back. We have to. I have to. It's the only one left.
Not like this. Wait. Here.
How?
No. No more bullshit. Hey.
I just thought you should know what her mom looked like.
I was gonna go back in anyway. I just couldn't leave this behind. It's too damn gorgeous.
You little, little cat sculpture.
I think you're supposed to come back with us. We found a prison. The fences could keep them out. Is that where your wife died? Come back with us, you can heal. You're taking a lot of guns, right? Why do you need the guns, Rick?
Why do you need the
Because if you
guns?
got something good, that just means that there's someone who wants to take it. And that is what is happening, right? We're gonna win. You can be there. You can help. You will be torn apart by teeth or bullets. You and your boy. Because I am not going to watch that happen again. Yeah, you take the guns. You know there's a chance. That's what you can't square. That's what hurts. I don't think you heard a damn word that I said. You're not seeing things right, but you can come back from this. I know you can. You have to. This can't be it. It can't be. You gotta be able to come back from this.
Rick is talking not only to Morgan, but he's talking to himself that he can come back from this. That's what hurts, that there possibly a chance and there's survivor's guilt. The fact that there is a chance and his wife won't be a part of it, his son won't be a part of it. On Rick's end, Lori won't be a part of it. What could have been.
I have to clear. That's why I didn't die today. That's the sign. I have to, man. I have to.
He has to clear.
Hey,
Carl.
Morgan. I had to shoot you. You know I had to, right? I'm sorry.
Hey, son. Don't ever be sorry. Everything okay with her?
She might be one of us.
She might be one of us.
What?
Everything went okay.
Carl likes Michonne.
See something? I know you see things. People. I used to talk to my dead boyfriend. It happens.
You wanna drive?
Yeah.
Good. I see things.
The scene where Michonne commiserates with Rick and shares that she knows that he's hallucinating, that he's seeing things, and that it's okay because she experienced the same things too. And she used to see her dead boyfriend, and in appreciation of her empathizing with him, Rick thanks her, offers her to drive, and it's more than just here's a key, drive. He's offering her friendship, letting her know that he appreciates what she's done with Carl and appreciates what she just did for him. But he did it in a very flirtatious manner. Again, another sign I don't have any idea how people didn't pick up on this. Claim Rick and Michonne came out of nowhere. What? You see episodes like this, the groupings of Rick and Michonne and Carl constantly, and then not only the grouping, the way Rick relates to her, the looks, the checking her out in the room when she left to go after Carl, a look of lust. Then here he was flirting, a gesture of friendship, of camaraderie, but he did it in a flirtatious manner. When they did that scene after they cut, the crew swarmed them, and it was like, what's going on? Are Rick and Michonne getting together? Rick was flirting. Oh my gosh, I've never seen Rick like this. Like the crew, they're not the writers, they're just filming what they get, the side sheets of the episode, what they're gonna shoot for the day. So just like the viewers, well, they're ahead of us, in filming and everything. But just like the viewers are going along with the journey, the crew are going along with the journey. They discover it when they're filming it. And it was as clear as day to them that Rick was flirting with Michonne. And Rick was being different with Michonne. He doesn't relate to Michonne like he does with Maggie, Beth, Carol. He was flirting. And he was light. And something is there. Something is going on with Rick around Michonne. And even though it's just a moment in time, and again, he's not in that headspace. He's not looking for anyone. He's not courting her, going after her. He probably doesn't even realize what he's doing. Again, Rick is reacting to Michonne. He's not consciously or intentionally doing any of these things around Michonne. It's just natural and instinctual. It's basic and carnal. Another way to put it. They're babies. Look how young they look. Ooh. And there's the orange backpack. He didn't make it, so all that mess was him. Oh. And they stopped and took it. Okay. So wrong. So wrong. What a world. What a disaster. That was the episode. Well, another banger. This is a classic. It's up there in the top episodes of The Walking Dead, and there are many wonderful top episodes. So the fact that this is like one of the top 5 episodes on many people's list tells you everything. It's just brilliant writing, brilliant acting. The trio, Rick, Michonne, and Carl, you can't get better than that. Just iconic characters that just mesh so well together. And for our series, Rick and Michonne journey that we're watching, this is a vital episode because it's the episode where Carl and Michonne become friends. Carl, in an essence, is the linchpin to Rick and Michonne's relationship. He was the one that made the decision in helping her when she came to the prison. And here, he was the one that told Rick that she belonged with them. Rick's number one priority is Carl, especially after what happened with Lori. Rick will do anything. Rick's number one priority is keeping Carl alive. That's it. That's his whole existence now. So if Carl approves, if he can trust Carl with her and Carl approves of her, that goes a very long way. And remember, Michonne is still a stranger to them. How many days now? This is probably 2-3 days since they met? Certainly not more than a week. So she is basically still a stranger to them. And this episode, this interaction with the three of them was pivotal. It's the turning point into a wonderful friendship and relationship, familial and romantic. Now it's not romantic, but it's the start of their little family in a way. Great episode. One more down in the lore. And I thank you again for coming along this journey with me, and I'll see you for the next episode. Bye now.